But I am sure they're preparing a strategy for Port Bay. This tournament's going to be best of 3. Right now we are in the round of 16. So we should be watching 4 games today. Should good game make it all the way to the finals? No, at least 8 games. So 4 sets of matches. They're going to be facing off against VEB, Vita Est Bellum. I think that means life is beautiful. I do like that clan name. Or team name. I assume it's the clan name too. It seems like they're readying up a mouse, a VK9001P, Kranvan, and double T57s for Port Bay. Might be a pretty interesting strategy should they be able to get 7 players in the room. Now we also have the first player from GG in the room. I am Grogu. Hopefully they can get a full 7. I doubt they'd miss this tournament though. So good game is actually going to be a 2nd seed team so far in this tournament, only behind Pramo. We've got all the players coming into the room now. For GG, looks like they're going to be taking, let's see, some IS-4s, Vickers, possibly a Kranvan. Eti Shiyu is taking Batchat 25T, Assassin. Looks like maybe they're going to take a full French lineup. A Foch is ready up. Another Foch, triple bats so far, quad bats. And a T22. That's gonna be a lot of clip potential, and the bats are pretty speedy, so they might be able to just take advantage of those clips. I assume they're gonna be taking the C side, basically the medium side of the map, although it might be possible for them to do a town rush and catch them off guard maybe. Kakati is going to be taking an FV4005 along with Assassin, so that's a lot of clip potential instead of the Foches. VEB is going to be taking the same lineup they had ready to earlier. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get 2 more players for this game. So, yeah, number 2 seeded team, full 7 versus 5 of VEB. I don't think VEB will be able to come out on top in this game, honestly. If they do, they're going to be absolute legends. Let's see here. Hey, GG is going for a speed run here. We've got, yeah, the Batchats look like they're going to be dumping straight through the middle. We're just going to watch Ekchi Shiyu as he goes through the B cap, followed by Whitetails, Raigai, and Canadian Impact. They're going to go for a fast cap on B, actually. Not going to go for the straight up push strategy. We've got Kakati in that 4005 pushing off onto the A cap. Oh no, it looks like he might be pummeled by those 57s. Mouse is spotted. Kakati gets nailed by the VKHs from that 57. 2 shots in. Kakati's definitely going down here. And that's a pretty good start actually for VEB. However, they are going to get flanked by those bats soon. Actually, no. The Batchats are going to go towards the spawn. Put a shot in. Canadian Impact looked like. Another shot comes in from Assassin. Raigai saying Capstrat in the chat. Daniel Coleman is taking a lot of hits, trying to get near that A cap. Ghost Wolf is taking some hits in that 57. Looks like GG have them in a crossfire here. Jenny Kim, Canadian Impact, and Whitetails all basically in what was Vita's spawn. GG have 2 caps to VEB's 1. This is going to be very difficult for VEB to play around. VEB, Super David getting clipped by Assassin. Assassin is spotted, but he puts in a full clip without taking any damage in return. Very solid trade there. River Panzer now... Oh, look! He's got a push coming in from GG. Canadian Impact leading the charge in that T-22, taking the hits for the Batchats who come in and get those clips out. Diablo takes 1,000 more damage. Looks like he's going to go down to Canadian Impact here. No way he's going to survive double Batchats with the support of that T-22. Tries to put a shot in, not able to connect. Whitetails and Jenny Kim both double tapping him over and over to put that full clip of damage in, picking him off. Assassin now gets the support of those Batchats and Canadian Impact. 3 Musketeers coming in, ramming the mouse. Ghost Wolf looks like he's gonna get clipped out. Rye Guy going for the ram, misses though. What a misplay. Nah. Rye Guy now going for the mouse. No way he's gonna be missing that one. River Panzer staying alive as long as he can. I wonder how much damage he farmed from rams there. Not a whole lot. Still pretty decent damage. 57s did a good job of clipping out A at the beginning, but unfortunately it's too much for them to handle. Got another player though. They're getting some reinforcements. We've got double crons, double 57s, a mouse, and maybe another 57? Not really sure. Progetto maybe. GG taking a lot of meme tanks. What is this? 183, YAG E100, triple T22s, a mouse. Oh, we've got a Foch and a Progetto instead, maybe? VB now readying up a 121B. Interesting choice. Double 50Bs readied up for GG. A 113, double T22s, an IS-7, an old classic there. Canadian Impact also taking the Sheridan. Not going to be seeing any more missiles. Fortunately, or unfortunately, Sheridan missile readied up. Won't be able to play it though. Assassin not readied up. I believe he's gonna ready up though. 5A gets the 5A right at the end there. VEB still only has 6 players, but would have been difficult for them even if they had 7. Now, probably not going to be a whole lot of strategy here. Probably going to see the double 50B. Oh no, it's not double 50Bs. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Rai Guy and Echi Shiu gonna be manning the back here, just keeping some light pressure on the A cap, or not pressure, just defense on the A cap. Canadian Impact in the Sheridan gonna be pushing up very far, trying to get some spots off. Gets a spot on the Progetto, gets another spot on the Kron. Not able to pen him though. I think he missed. Tough shot at that range for the Sheridan gun. River Panzer now spotted moving in towards the B cap. Whitetails Assassin, I Am Grogu, and Jenny Kim all moving up on this mouse. This mouse is looking very isolated. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets pushed right here. River Panzer looks like he's in a bunch of trouble because Assassin's coming in with a 5A. Gonna be side-scraping, mitigating the damage coming in, but he's way over-angled. Or not! Wow! Didn't expect that to bounce, but it did. River Panzer now taking a lot of damage. He got the Progetto in the back. Also, overextended, and now Raigai and Echi Shiyu put a shot into him. That mouse is burning very quickly. Finally goes down. Super David in that 121B is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Assassin gets tracked. Very nice shot by Diablo. Interrupting that push, and Super David gets comboed for 1794. Finally goes down. 6 HP left. Gold Dragon 2020 now getting the brunt of the team. GG is absolutely tearing these VEB tanks apart one by one. Stellar focus fire going out here. Gold Dragon still alive though. Finally gets picked up. Diablo gonna get rammed by Canadian Impact. Kranvan's not a really heavy tank though. So the Sheridan didn't take as much damage as I thought. Ghost Wolf goes down. Now it's just Diablo in the Kranvan. Not sure what looks like GG are gonna be going to drown over here. Diablo goes down in the from Canadian Impact before the rest of the team could go down in the water. Submarine tanks. A pretty easy victory for GG. Unfortunately, VEB weren't able to get enough players. They had 6, they had 5, but definitely not the 7 that they needed. So that was the first set of games there. Now this tournament is seeded, what is it? Strongest versus weakest, so unfortunately teams are going to be knocked out pretty early based on their win rates. Even if they aren't necessarily a super weak team, it's all about the win rate here. That's how the seeding works. See how Pramu is doing. Able to 2-0 Volkswagen. I'm not sure what the groups are yet. There aren't like... they don't show groups yet. I think that'd be later. Hopefully we see some more interesting matches later, and hopefully the teams we see end up bringing a full lineup. But for now, we're just going to be playing some pub games to kill time. Don't really know what tank I want to play though. Maybe I'll play 263. Don't really play this tank a whole lot. I don't think it's all that great. Obviously, it's got good DPM. The frontal armor is pretty troll, but the gun is pretty hard to work. And the tank is just kind of weird, as in large and long, and rear mounted with no gun depression. So that's gonna make the gun extra hard to work. Although it is a tank destroyer with armor, so it's got good pen, good gun stats. Like the gun handles decently well. It's got decent alpha, 460. Not like mega alpha for tank destroyers, but definitely more than most heavies, so that's good. There are tanks on the sea. Gonna make our life more difficult. Hopefully there's nothing in that bush area there. This thing's got good reverse speed. We have a AFK VK9001P. Unfortunately, maybe he wakes up. If not, oh, it looks like, it sounds like he did. Progetto can probably pen me here. Doesn't quite get the shot. 268. I don't want to get... Okay, he just snaps that. Progetto can just pick me up now. Way over angled that. And he HE's me? I don't know, something like that. And I do not like this map. I just don't think it's good, but yeah, 263 definitely wasn't really gonna work there. I'm caught in a bad position. Nowhere really to push out. Could have backed up more, but yeah, I don't know. .263 is more of a heavy killer than anything. And even then it struggles because heavy tanks just has too much HP now. Maybe we'll give it another try, but definitely leaves a sour taste in the mouth. Definitely not the best game for me. Try it again. Infinium Gaming says it's ICU. I'm not really sure what he's saying. The name? It's definitely Echi and then Shiyu. Or maybe Shiyo. I'd have to see the Japanese spelling. Then I'd be able to pronounce it. Interestingly, the English spelling for some Japanese words makes it more difficult to pronounce them right, just because, like, if you see like Y-O-U or just an O-U, a lot of people will say it like ooh, even though in Japanese I believe it's more like O. This isn't gonna hurt. Oh, unfortunately. Or fortunately it didn't. What else do they have for tank destroyers? All their tank destroyers over there, so... Wasn't paying attention. Slow rotation, but it's gonna be okay. Maybe we get this guy here. Don't have a lot of gun depression, but doesn't matter. 183 is looking for a shot. He's gonna get burnt down by the 262A. Bounce off a tiny strip of red on him. This one's gonna... no. Not even gonna try at that point. Yeah, it was a quick game. Let me look that up. Spelling for etchy. Let me see. So based on the Japanese spelling, it's Echi Shio. Okay. Unless... I'm spending way too much time on this, and probably shouldn't even be going over it. Let's see. Still about 10 minutes left until the games. And people are just now seeing me get monkeyed in the 263 on the LS. Yeah, it wasn't a good game. For me, at least. Progetto had a good game. I'll play E4. This tank, in my opinion, is way underrated for pubs. Oh, they have two 183s. Nowadays that's pretty uncommon, but back in the day that was pretty common. The 183 was a pretty strong tank. The gun handling was way better, the camo was way better. Oh, both of them are over there. Oh, the 113 might get hit. Or our 183 is pretty tall. I was greedy. 824 from a 183. Not all that bad, all things considered. Our 183 died though. That is not good. Kronvan's getting pushed by our... Moishin is getting pushed by the Kron. There's two Krons. I think they're platooned. One of them dropped. Greedy again, and now I find myself in a tough position, having to fight two auto reloaders.
Enemy is hit. Our truck is hit. It could break any minute. One of our trucks was hit.
He gets away. Oh, I'm not playing well today.
We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode. Vehicle destroyed.
Panzer's a little bit late. 62A is just farming at this point. Our team should have this. Well, here comes the 140 with the flank. Puts a good shell into that ML. Big roll too, 370. 113 getting pushed by the 62A. 62A doing a good job of focusing out the low health targets. Looks like he's gonna go down to the 140 though. If I had just been shooting AP the whole time, I would have had a better game. But I tried to HE the Quran and the Emil. Neither of them penned. Okay. Somebody asked for the MLE 54, so I'll do it. Should have enough time for one more game before the next tournament battles start. We get the good spawn for the heavies on this map, so we're able to go like towards C. Mediums are gonna go on the flank, but that shouldn't be a huge issue unless like the entire enemy team comes this way. We might get pushed because I'm gonna be playing aggressive, but I'll stick to my guns here. Look at that premium AP just makes his entire team gray. Shot just went through the tracks. What can you do happens sometimes. Weren't able to sneak a shot there. Gonna see if we can bait a shot here. Oh, Leopard 1 is in the back. The Progetto is now gonna be trying to do some funky fling. Bounce on him. Leo's trying to get a shot in. Won't let him do that so easily. Progetto's actually making himself a nuisance. So I guess good play on him? There 100 is pushing up pretty aggressively now. I'm gonna try to put a shot into the E75 because he's a lower HP. And we could find ourselves outnumbered soon, so we're gonna cut these guns down. We're watching the Leopard and the E100, both of them. Natty 100 is getting hit by our team. Might as well try to block for our chieftain. Here. He's gonna die to the guy behind him though. But might as well use our HP for something useful. I'm a bot, I took so long to aim that shot. I could have just moved like this way to get a better shot on him. But nah, I'm just not thinking right now. tank surprisingly makes a lot of credits. Next tournament game is up. We're actually going to be watching Nuke versus GG. Nuke is actually a decent team from what I've seen. They're not complete pushovers. Vineyards is going to be the map. 3-cap map. G-game is going to have the spawn closest to the B side. Nuke is going to be closer to the A side. Be interesting to see Nuke take double 4005s and 268, especially in this meta, but who knows? Maybe they have some sort of crossfire strategy. Vineyards does have some space to do that kind of stuff. I hope Nuke is gonna have a full 7. GG, yeah, Nuke does have her full 7. 2 E5s, 2 4005s, a 268, a bat chat, and possibly, probably an IS4. GG is going to be readying up 3 IS4s, 2 Krons, E100, and a Vickers Light. Double Krons, pretty flexible actually, not very fast, but once you get them in a position, they're going to be hard to root, or to uproot. You're going to have, well, especially hold down, they're definitely not going to be getting penned by direct fire. You might splash them with HE, but if they're hold down and holding under pressure, it's extremely difficult to pen them. You could get a lucky shot, or like a good shot into the cupolas, but again, it's very difficult. I believe there might also be like a weak spot near the gun. I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna say that there is. But either the Krons are going to go towards the middle area where encounter cap is, or it could be possible that they push all the way up towards A cap. Though they'd need the speed boost to get there, I think it would be possible. And they'd get pretty... They might not be able to get resets on A. But they could. Also, Nuke's gonna be taking a Batchat, a Sheridan, and a Sheridan, so that's 2 light tanks. We've got still the 2 4005s, 2 E5s, and the 268. This is a pretty interesting lineup here, not gonna lie. GG's taking a pretty standard heavy lineup. We've got 3 IS4s again. The double Krons, the E100 is probably just gonna be anchoring in town. No tank destroyers. We've got the Vickers as well. Might actually be taking the A reset very quickly and then getting follow-up with the Krons. That might be what's gonna happen. I think that'd be my guess. They're gonna send the Krons over towards A. IS4s are gonna be playing the encounter area. E100 gonna be anchoring town. Yeah, and Vickers is gonna go towards A quick, try to get a reset, and then Yeah, and then the crons are going to keep resetting or farming anything on A. However, it would be interesting. I'm interested to see where the Batchat and the Sheridan go for Nuke. Because it is possible, I think they might get absolutely hammered in the beginning if they're going to do what I think they're going to do. Well, Sheridan's actually just going to spot mid. Batchat is going for the aggressive play here. I do think, yes, Vickers is on that B-cap. The Sheridan and the Batchat are going to be making a play on the Vickers. 512 into the Vickers, 719 into the Sheridan. Not the best trade. However, we've also got the Batchat destroy. Oh, wow, that Vickers got absolutely hammered. Interesting strategy by Nuke. We've seen something like it before. Oh, wow, and now Assassin's getting hammered. The 4005's in the ruins there. Getting some shots into him, reticle calibration, and that the clip boost. Pretty interesting strategy here by Nuke. Really, really solid early crossfires. They have the A-cap as well, and now GG are kind of holed up in their spawn. The E100 solo all the way on that C-cap. J-tag in that Sheridan. Looks like he has a reset there. Let's see. E100, yeah, he gets the spot off there. Nuke has their angles down. He pens the shot as well. Wow, what is going on here? Nuke is possibly making a misplay though. They're pushing up a little bit aggressive with those E5s, but I think they can afford to at this point. I am Grogu. Anything over here would have been able to shoot these E5s in the back, but there's nothing there because they cleared it out in the beginning with the Batchat and the 4005s. Nuke definitely has the advantage for the time being. Kakati got hammered really early on. Had they picked up the kill, this would have been almost in the bag in my opinion. But the Vickers obviously isn't going to be doing a whole lot of good now that he's very low. Raigai and Whitetails in those crons just trying to hold these E5s down, but Nuke has all the advantage here. They can just sit back on the cap. While GG are going to have to make a rotation somewhere. Canadian Impact now going over towards the C cap. I believe they're going to put 2 tanks on the cap. Maybe Ekishio is going to be taking C with Canadian Impact in front of him or behind him. Maybe they're just going to flush out the Sheridan though. Doesn't look like it. Canadian Impact now going to try to sneak the cap. But J-Tag again in that Sheridan. Just going to be running this time though. Doesn't want to get caught out and die for something. Although maybe he sneaks a reset. And he does! What is going on? The E5 also had a HE shell. I mean, like, he can't fully hide his tank there. There's some debris in the way, but yeah, at this point, Nuke is getting some really nice bleeds off. Another shell into Canadian Impact as he caps there. J-Tag is gonna get out of there with his life. 740 HP still on his tank, and Nuke have really, really solid bleeds. They've got basically, well, they've got 2 IS-4s down from full. Definitely want that because GG is going to have to push. They're going to want all their HP for it. I am Grogu gets tagged by the 268. And there's still bleeds going in. I don't know if GG will be able to pull this off. Oh wow, the 4005 is now putting more shots. They're not spotted. What is that? I would have expected them to get spotted there. Oh my. Oh, this is awesome actually. What a strategy set up by Nuke. Although J-Tag gets spotted, might go down here. Oh, well placed shot by Ekishio, and the Sheridan goes down. Nuke very close on cap though. They would have been about 800 or over. They would have been over 800. But now Good Game have a little bit more of a chance. Shot going in towards Assassin, not penning. That could have been absolutely huge. But those 4005s are very, very frightening there. The E5s though are getting pushed by GG from behind. Nothing from Nuke is going to be able to support them. This was a very well planned strat, or pushed by GG. They pushed definitely the right place. The 4005s now have to come in and support, but they're going to be late to this fight. What? The 4005s are running triple consumables. The reticle, the clip buff, and the speed boost coming in now with that clip. And this, all the consumables going in. He's missing a commander and a turret. That is definitely not good. 268 now getting hammered. Nuke very close to winning on cap, but their 268 is in a really tough position. He's gonna get... No, the Krons are looking for the E5 instead. E5 goes down. 890 cap points for Nuke. Nuke still only have the A cap. Canadian Impact is sitting on it as well, so they're not gonna be getting any more cap. Assassin probably gonna go down to destroy in the bat there. Going for the clip. Oreo in the 268 goes down. Guy is a one-shot. Assassin's a one-shot. Goes down. 895 cap points for Nuke. Kakati puts in a good shot. Kill shot. Oh, what a shot by Destroy on Guy. Nuke so close to winning us on cap. 4005's basically a one-shot. They don't have the HP for this though. And now, good game. GG have the caps. Destroy is chasing Kakati in the Vickers. Whitetail is going to look for a shot there. Credit Killer could have the kill. Oh, bounces a shot. Oh, and another one goes down. Nuke was so close to winning this, but weren't able to put the damage in when when GG pushed. Destroy doesn't get that the kill at the end, but wouldn't have mattered. GG turned that battle back. Nuke just weren't able to, again, put those 45s to use when GG pushed. But wow, did they make that game close. I mean, they're batting against the second team here. Like, I don't think Nuke is even top 8. That was well played to them. That strategy might catch the eyes of some top teams, honestly. And that was an exciting game for sure. Nuke, I'm going to be taking double Vickers, double Krons, double IS4s. Maybe an E5, though it hasn't been readied up yet. GG are going to be taking 4 IS4s, a 50B, a Kranvan, and an E5. Nuke may be taking triple Vickers. Man, I'm just watching back the replay from that, basically the delayed feed of that last game. The Sheridan spotting the C-cap and getting some cheeky shots off. I think that's definitely gonna have some merit. Yeah, I definitely think some top teams are gonna be yoinking that position there. It's so cheeky. You barely show anything, and it gets really nice spots off on C. Additionally, as long as the enemy doesn't have like control of the A area, it's really safe because you've got the building there for cover. Anyways, for this game, let's see how Good Game changed their strategy up in the beginning. If they do, probably just gonna go with the strat they have planned. Double Vickers gonna be going onto the B cap. They're definitely gonna get this cap before anything from GG are able to reset. They're gonna be in position, ready to run. As you see, they're turned around. Spot Assassin, don't get spotted in return. Vickers' view range is just absolutely crazy. They get B very early, and it looks like they're gonna be doing a bait on C. This could be interesting. Again, look at this lineup here. All of the Krons, all of the IS4s are going to be chilling over here. Triple Krons, double IS4s. Maybe making it seem like they're playing a B. However, none of their tanks are spotted. GG are gonna be kind of put off to push anywhere. Although JTAG gets spotted very early. Matt D is now spotted as well. They're not gonna be full pushing though. They're just gonna be keeping these Krons in the back and hidden. Not exactly sure what they're gonna try to do. Maybe they're trying to bait a reaction onto B for G game, or for GG, good game. And then the Krons come up and clip anything coming onto B or over to push the IS-4s. I'm not really sure, but I would think they'd get spotted before getting on. Jenny Kim's gonna be pushing these Vickers away. A single IS-4 is able to do that. I think Nuke are trying to get GG to overextend here. However, one of the Krons does get spotted. The Oreo gets spotted in the back, but he's way out in the open. I think he did it on purpose. I have no idea what Nuke is planning here, but I would hope that they do have some sort of plan here. I do think they... I don't know what they're doing, honestly. JTAG gets a good reset, but GG are going to be double capping. JTAG pushing across. Maybe now going to be baiting some sort of push from GG. GG now going to be taking the A cap, though, while Nuke did have that B cap as the sole cap on the game for a while, giving them a good cap lead in the beginning. The double cap that GG have now is going to be catching up. Or it's going to mean that their points are going to be catching up. However, oh, look at this. They're going to have 3 tanks on this offside. The 50B, IS-4, and E5. G-Game are going to have all 7 tanks on this C push. It looked like they were baiting some sort of reaction here, but Shiyu is going to be going on to that B cap. The Krons all get spotted going in, getting crossfired. Oh, wow, Thunderbirds got absolutely spun around. I didn't know the Kron spun that much when it gets tracked. But look at this, 5 tanks on 3. Will GG be able to put the damage in as they push to win this brawl? And it looks like they are. So much HP getting bled out from those Nuke tanks as they push across. The IS-4 taking the brunt of the hits. The Kron's going to be coming in with that clip damage. Thunderbirds USAF going to be putting as much damage in as he can. Uses a reticle calibration. Focus fire coming in from Nuke. Picks up some kills. Etchy is going to be taking B. The Vickers are going to be... I think they're just trying to drag tanks away from the fight for now. Nuke going to be pushing Whitetails maybe. Looks like their credit killer gets shot in the track. Doesn't have a repair. Both of the Vickers for Nuke go down. However, the HPs are pretty even for now. Interestingly enough, I would have thought... Well, G-Game had a really good HP advantage as Nuke pushed in. They had about 4k or 3k if I remember correctly. But Nuke did take a little bit long to clear tanks, and they're 2 caps, or yeah, right now they're 2 caps to 1. Not going to be winning this game on cap. They can't really push out of here. I don't think there's going to be a win for them this time. It's an interesting plan that they had. Maybe if they had done it with tanks other than Krons. However, it would have been much more obvious had they used 50Bs or something. Whitetail is going in for the kill on Credit Killer. Able to win the game on cap there. So GG wins 2-0 against Nuke, but Nuke definitely has had some interesting strats going on there. That was pretty cool to watch. Hats off to them for those fun games. Definitely a fan of that first strat. I don't know how it... Well, I was gonna say, I don't know how it'd fare against the top team, but the GG is number 2 right now, so... Yeah, I mean... Absolutely stunning performance there, honestly. That was pretty cool. GG definitely got caught off guard from that. Gonna be about 15 minutes till the next games. Not sure what I want to play. Maybe I'll do E50M. Haven't played that in a while. Even though I think it's a decent tank. Not really sure how it fares right now though. I think the profile might be an issue, but should be at least decent. Vickers was somehow looking this way. Or just had quick reaction time. I guess he maybe was just going for a B reset or something. I don't know. I don't know why I'd poke that again, but won't complain. Ooh, Fosh. Fosh is clipping now. He's got a quick clip though. Progetto's over there. Fosh puts a shot into the IC. Puts his second that way as well. Not the best of trades. Fosh is probably gonna go for me. Try to get around the corner and try to track him. Probably not gonna make it out here. Oh. Oh, Fosh paid for it with his life. Heard a shot over there. Vickers is pretty heavy, I guess. Yeesh, the 268's putting HE shell after HE shell into the enemy. Wonder where the SU is. Might be AFK actually. No, he's no. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. 268 wants him. He's gonna have a shot soon. I think he can HE pen the side. Check the rest of the team, see how they're doing. And Ghost actually goes out pretty early this time around. I'm not gonna be making it to tomorrow. So they didn't make it to the semis. Hated be playing against Purple, but they're already in the semi, so they're making it to tomorrow. Ramo definitely making it tomorrow. CPG had a bye earlier. Gotta be making it to tomorrow as well. Let's see here. Ooh, they're not gonna be making it to tomorrow. Insert. Going to be going on to play tomorrow's tournament. See Surge. See Straight. Straight's making it tomorrow. Oh, this is gonna be the game we're watching. GG versus Straight. Let's see what else we have. Relic? Nope. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Huh. Nuke not making it to tomorrow, unfortunately for them. 2-0 is deceiving to how close the game, the first game at least, was. Second game was a little bit close. Not really. Could have been close. Void is making it to tomorrow, so is MM. Purple making it to tomorrow. CR lost to Nuke, actually. How much time until the next games? Still like 10 minutes actually. Have time for one more. Yes. Hopefully it doesn't troll me. Should have been going towards the media side from the beginning, honestly. Not spotted. There's something near B. There's the E50M. It spotted me maybe. Or the E50 is just an E50. Not an E50M. What is he doing? Whoa, interesting. What is this? Vickers is going ham. Is he coming this way? Yes, he is. what is that 121 doing? Thought he got tracked, but he didn't. This was definitely one of the weirder games I've played on this map. Just went through the upper plate there. Yeah, well, that was a really weird game. Another quick game. Almost seemed like the enemy didn't know or had never played that game or that map. A lot of offers for camos. Should be 1 or 2 minutes until the games start. The next ones. Or till the invite is. Oh, there we go. Well, that was much quicker than I expected. Nuke is going to be this map, or the map for the semifinals here. Obviously we're following GG good game, but their opponent is going to be Straight. Nuke is an interesting map. It's a new map, a lot of corridors that you can do some interesting just kind of corner peeking, angle holding, short flanks, that kind of thing. Could make very good use of clippers. It looks like Straight is going to put that to the test. Quadruple Kranvans, double 50Bs and an E5. They have the good spawn for playing the town area, in my opinion. Maybe the 4 Krons are going to go to that area and just absolutely dominate anything from GG going that way. They could also play the medium side, although there's only 1 cap there, so any team that plays that side risks going down 2 caps to 1, and that's definitely not in a position, or not a position you want to be in. It could just push straight through, although even, or like doing some sort of thing like that, I mean, it might catch some teams off guard, although I'm pretty sure you'd get spotted pretty early, so yeah, that's not really an option. Don't think Straight's gonna go for that. I do think they're gonna be contesting the park area, where the 2 heavy caps are. Basically the place I was in the AMX earlier, so... Obviously, very strong position there. You get shots onto the B cap, possibly. You can't reset the whole thing. Or, you can, I guess. Yeah, I don't think you can. A Kron might be able to do it from kind of a more aggressive position in the park area. But I think at that point he might be over peaking. GG is going to be taking 2 Krons, a 50B, a mouse, an E100, and double IS4s. So they've got a little bit of a mixed lineup, although not really. They've got 2 super heavies with the E100s, the mouse and the E100. They've got 2 IS4s, 2 Krons, and then the single 50B for some fire support. The clip, the mobile clip, going to be some pretty good firepower with good rotation ability, so 50B might act a little bit like a medium in this game, though might just be holding a corner. Nah, probably not. I don't know, I'm not thinking today. Quad Krons for Straight. I've seen I don't think I've seen this many crons played in a single strat. Nuke last game played 3. Straight's gonna be playing 4. That might be the record for now for like a serious strategy. Got 2 50Bs as well in single E5. Not really a lot of armor here. They've got a lot of strong foreheads with the Kron, but yeah, not a lot of just straight up armor like the IS-4s and the U-100 and the mouse. So Straight is definitely going to have to play this somewhat more intelligently to make this strat work. Not sure what they have planned, although I would say they're gonna go for something aggressive in terms of caps. Neither team has a medium or a light, so a cap is probably gonna go uncontested unless Straight maybe plays double 50Bs there, but I doubt they're gonna be playing that. But who knows, once the lineup is revealed for each team, they might do that. Just gonna have to see. Single E5 in play, of course. I mean, at this point, I don't know why they wouldn't just take another 50B or the Kron. Unless the E5 is gonna be playing some weird position. But again, just play a Kron maybe at that point, I don't know. I guess the E5 is gonna be their sole tank with damage reduction consumable? I'm not really sure. Let's see what strategy Straight has to offer. GG is going to be taking pretty dependable, reliable lineup with the IS-4s, the 2 super heavies, 50B, and some Krons. So GG looks like they're going to be playing towards the seaside. Straight is actually going to be sending some Krons over towards A. And it looks like the whole strategy is going to be playing towards A. This is going to be interesting. Canadian Impact is on the B cap there in the 50B. Looks like GG is going to be ready for some sort of rotation. Kakati in the Kron is already spotted, but spots basically half of the Straight team already, so Straight strategy is pretty much shown at the beginning. GG is just going to be pushing towards the C cap. Assassin in the mouse is spotted. No damage has come in from any team anywhere. Keniotsu Hater and I Am Grogu are going to be pushing towards C. Masivo is now spotted in the 50B. So basically Straight's 50Bs have been spotted as well. Don't think this is going very well for Straight. Straight maybe looking for the isolation here. 50Bs gonna be pushing. Krons following them as well. Dark Magician Girl leading the charge on Keniotsu Hater. He needs to go down fast. Gonna be bouncing 2 shells already. 804 damage going in. 710 more. Keniotsu Hater is still alive. Not gonna be dying just fast enough. Kakati now taking some damage in the far side. Double Krons working on him. Masivo in the 50B taking a lot of hits. Keniotsu finally goes down. And now GG is gonna be pulling their tanks into this fight here. Dark Magician Girl gonna get focused out on 1355 HP. Won't go down to the 50B unless an HE goes in or another shell comes in from another tank. And it looks like Guy puts in that shell. Dark Magician Girl goes down in the 50B. Charming Jordan, Kool-Aid, now going to be pushing for Canadian Impact to knock that 50B out of the game. Good focus fire here from Straight, although I don't think they're going to be killing fast enough for this. They have... It's pretty even on HP, actually. But... They don't have the tank advantage right now. It's 4 guns on 3 right now. 50B just about reloaded. Masivo is now going to be clipping Guy. Masivo is going to get put down by Assassin before he gets his last shell out. Guy goes down though. Kevin now going to be focused out. Jenny Kim with the kill shot. It looked like it was an ammo rack, but it didn't matter. Kool-Aid looking for that second shell. Going to be focused out here. 3 tanks on him. Jenny Kim looking for the shot. Atomic and Light Magician Girl finally getting here. The Kron's obviously slow to rotate. Jenny Kim getting focused out. Assassin now going to be putting his HP into the game, blocking Atomic from shooting Jenny Kim. Jenny Kim might go down to Light Magician Girl. Good shot placed into that turret of the E5, or the E100. Atomic getting shot. Now down to 537 HP, tracked and without a repair kit. Light Magician Girl is going to have to 2 versus 1 most likely. Oh, bounce shot from Atomic, but at this point I don't think Straight is going to be coming out on top. Light Magician Girl waiting for that third shell to reload before firing. Not going to do it. Just puts a shot into I Am Grogu. Just doesn't have the DPM at this point though. Straight strat. Not really sure what they're going for, honestly. Kron's got spotted very early. 50Bs got spotted as well. The trap basically got revealed very early on. Had they had anything planned, the 50Bs weren't able to spot the crossing, I think, like they hoped or something. The Ice Force just pushed across, and the 50Bs maybe were looking for some shots as they crossed. Weren't able to get it though. Assassin and I Am Grogu finally picking up the last kill there. I Am Grogu dropping a fat 6.1k damage game, almost 6.2k. Basically firing on reload, pens every shot. Very well done. I think that's the highest I've seen in a tournament game. Now again, as I said basically in the beginning, a team that plays that A side risks giving up 2 caps very early on. GG caught onto it very fast. And didn't get fooled by any sort of bait that Straight had set up for them. The 50Bs weren't able to get clips out in the beginning, probably as they had hoped to. 50Bs also led the charge. Again, not really the optimal play. You'd probably want some sort of armor pushing in first and keep your 50Bs alive as long as you can. The 50Bs had the most DPM on their team there, and losing them fairly early, only getting off I think 1 clip, definitely not the optimal play. But we have now, Straight's going to be taking a 263, quad IS4s and double Krons. GG are going to be taking double mice, an E100, double E5s, and double Krons. Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that GG are going to be playing the 2 caps on their side. Again, they have the good spawn for that, in my opinion. I think in most players' opinion as well. I would think they have an advantage here, although Straight might be planning something interesting. Straight going to be taking a 263. 263 is definitely not a tank that sees tournament gameplay a lot. Assassin says Popeye's biscuit in the chat there. A little bit of product placement, but I do like those Popeye's biscuits. Straight gonna be playing towards that A side again. I mean, I guess they know that they have the weaker side for this area, but interesting. So GG's gonna be playing this side as well. Not sure why teams are so averse to playing that side from this one. Kakati's taking a shot from Kool-Aid in the Kron, might take another one. All of Straight's tanks are coming here. I don't think they got spotted on the approach either. Ryuga gets tracked though and blocks basically the IS-4 and the 263 behind him. Kakati now getting covered by both the super heavies. Straight now getting worked on here. Whitetails gets absolutely hammered though. Was in the middle of a lot of guns. Not the best play there. Although I don't think he had many options at that point. Canadian Impact pushing forwards with that reactive gets blocked a little bit. Masivo is going to get focused out. Now it's Kevin getting tagged. Very gets hit very hard. Kennyotsu in the back, in the mouse. Dark Magician Girl turning around and working on the mouse. Focusing out the mouse. Not sure if that's the best play. Kool-Aid now trying to get that kill on Canadian Impact. Charming Jordan has the kill. Atomic and Charming Jordan and Kool-Aid gonna be working out. Oh, wow. Charming takes a lot of hits. Very good focus fire there by GG. HP's again relatively even. Gun advantage going to GG though at the second. Lot of hits going in. Kennyotsu haters almost down in that mouse. Finally gets killed. Ryoga gets double tapped, is about to go down. Only 84 HP left, goes down. Straight looking for a focus fire. Ryuga gonna get away. Definitely not good for Straight. He's in decent position now with enough HP to survive 2 hits. Assassin now getting focused out in the mouse. Target priority, I don't think very good for Straight right now. Shot missed. Atomic botching the shot, and now it's just Atomic and Dark Magician Girl. I don't think they're going to be winning this game. Atomic trying to put a shot into the mouse. Oh, actually gets hit on Ryuga. Dark Magician Girl trying to put as much damage in as he can before he goes down. Atomic trying to put a shot in. Double tap on that mouse. Dark Magician Girl on his last bit of HP left. 158 HP, goes down to an HE, or maybe, I think, maybe, it looked like the Tracer just went straight through that mantlet. Could have just been a pen. Atomic looking for the kill shot on Ryuga. Ryuga definitely not going to be making himself an easy target. Double tap there, coming into Atomic. Don't think Atomic is winning this game, unfortunately, for him. Focus fire. Oh my, what a low roll. 444 heat shell from that E100. Wow. that was something, wasn't it? And now Jenny Kim with the 5.7k game. Also Dark Magician Girl with 5.8k. Although again, target priority probably not the best for Straight. Focusing out the mice relatively early in that brawl. Instead of going for maybe the Krons, the E5s. You don't tend to want to shoot a mouse in a team fight at the beginning, because it doesn't have a lot of DPM. The gun isn't all that great. Of course, if it's the only thing you have to shoot at, or if it's the easiest thing you have to shoot at, might as well tag it. But, yeah, I don't know. Target priority was kind of wonky there. I would have thought, Straight just kind of got holed up there. There's a lot of tanks on that corner, but I think had Straight pushed around with some of their IS-4s and let the 263 kind of farm the tanks that turned around, might have been a different game. Though I guess turning to that mouse meant that the 263 didn't die to that mouse, just getting shot in the back, but I don't know. In any case, GG wins 2-0. Next game, let's see who they are up against. Haven't found an opponent yet. Next games are in about 20 minutes. Guess we can look at the other game results. Apex versus Pincer hasn't ended yet. CPG actually goes down to Naps. Not sure whether they have another match lined up here, because that should have been the end of their tournament run for today. See what Naps has next. Hasn't showed up yet. Hated, still playing against Purple. Apex still playing against Pincer. Well, I missed. Right, Moon Monkeys versus oh, that's confusing. Versus Void hasn't ended yet. I think that was all. We'll play VK because someone asked for it in the chat. VK is an interesting tank. I think this is a pretty decent map for it, actually. Enemy has a platoon of Vickers. Could be devastating for the flank. We have pretty soft tanks, actually, over there. Leopard, Standard B, and another Vickers. Tier 9 Vickers, Vickers CR. They have over here, they have for heavies an ML2 and an IS-8. They've got a grill though. Normally I'd say for most tanks you don't want to poke the front out. However, for the VK, very weird tank. The lower plate's actually kind of decent. And if you angle it out like that, you can get some bounces, especially with the tracks for how thick they are. They are extra thick. You're gonna have to push across fairly quickly because the Vickers have cross shots. But we won't be able to do so very easily because of that ammo there. Our DPM is gonna be an issue here. Oh, I am able to pen him with heat. Thought the turret was better. Forgot that the ML2's turret just wasn't all that great. There's some tanks in mid. Trying to get some shots on us. So we'll tag this guy before we cross. Or not. We just bounce on the Vickers. That works too, I guess. Their Vickers is playing very aggressive, isn't getting punished for it. Trying to get some support onto this here. E50M takes a huge shell from that E100. A lot of the tanks are one-shots. E50M goes down to that 183. SU wants to play. That was his chance to do some damage before he died. Again, we're gonna try to bait a shell with the front of the tank. Be careful not to overpeak the drive wheel. And now it's just a single Vickers versus an IS-4 and a VK that's very healthy. And if he kills the IS-4, you're gonna have trouble dealing with him, just because he's fast and he has good view range, but an IS-4 is very difficult for a single tank to deal with. It's got enough HP. No, you. One more set of tournament matches. Invite should be out in about a little over 10 minutes. More like 13, 14. It's between 10 and 15. So Naps is going to be playing as Purple. Purple, I believe, beat Hated then. 2-1. What else do we have here? So it's now showing groups. GG is going to be playing against Void PNC. Void PNC coming out on top against Mood Monkeys. Premo Battle Buddies are going to be playing against Apex in the finals for today. This tab doesn't want to load. Apex beats Pincer 2-1. So there is a match for third place, okay. Right, because that affects the standings. Silly me. I'll play the grill. Now, this is gonna be kind of a dice roll for the map. Hopefully it's at least decent for the grill. The grill is quite map dependent, in my opinion. Well, they only have a Progetto. We have... oh, they have a Progetto and a T92. T92 one's name. Sharks with freaking lasers. Our T92 is not going to be crossing. Our WZ-120 is going to be following him as well. This doesn't look like the best starting deployment for Port Bay, although might not be all that bad in the end. But we're probably not going to be doing very well over on this side. So make the quick rotation over to this side since that's where most of the team is. Someone knocked this tree down. Weren't able to thread the needle on that shot. But we might get another chance. Or not, it looks like this K91 is just gone. Tortoise is in the back. Pen him fairly easily. Tortoise's armor, especially at the angle he's at, is not good. See, a WZ-120 was able to pen him. Kronbon's pushing on our waffle. We're in a very tight position here. Team has rotated away. Progetto's just gonna push me. And this is not very good. Oh, he basically dies for that. Not the best play from the Progetto, although he does flush me out, so maybe it is a fine play. Still alive, but not for long. We're in a dip. I swear one of my, my driver or something is dead. Might just be the terrain here though. Seems like that's what it is. Oh, the cron. Cron shot twice. Oh, that was a weird game. I definitely didn't do well. At least it was a win. Let's see when this game is supposed to start. In about 7 minutes. I'll play a super aggressive game then. Wait, what? Oh, right. I'll play YOLO in this tank. Because you should be getting the room invite fairly soon. Alright, we're gonna try playing this game without stopping. Doesn't look like any of their tanks are coming this way. Just kidding. Alright, I already lost. I had the urge to shoot, so I had to stop. We'll do it some other time. IS-6 at 1850 HP. For a tier 8, that's insane. Oh, Annihilator just put a clip into their Annihilator. Oh, don't want to get hit by that Annihilator. He just fired. Might get smacked by the T-49, but it looks like he's aiming at something else. And he just shot. So we're gonna tear him apart. Come back, T-49. You can't outrun me. Especially not with your tracks out. I'm gonna turn his side so he doesn't HE pen. Lycan's gonna pick him up. Now they still got the IS-6 and the Lorraine. And that SU. This game is far from over. Annihilator gets knocked out by their SU, unfortunately. Ricochet, pen. Wonder where their IS-6 is. Ah, he's over there. Oh, this is a bad situation now. Lycan is moving in on their SU. Bates a shot, it sounded like. IS-6 spot me. Or not.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I think Loren is gonna clip out our Lycan. Lycan puts a big shell in though.
Enemy armor is damaged. Our gas tank is hit. We've hit them hard. Got 'em. We finished him off.
Oh,
The commander is knocked out.
looks like we're dead.
Punched right through their armor. Vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, sad. Alright, let's see what we have here. Canal. In the finals of the first day of this Prove Your Skill number 2 tournament, we have Void versus Good Game, GG. Now, lineup for Void is going to be triple IS-4s, a mouse, double Vickers, and a 4005. For GG, we are going to have double mice, maybe 3 E5s and a T22, maybe an IS-4 as well. Again, we're going to have Canal as the map, 4-cap map. Lends itself to some pretty interesting strategy in the beginning. Interesting, we have 2 mice for GG, 2 E5s, 2 T22s and an IS-4. They're going to have the south spawn, the one with C cap closest to them. Void has a 4005 readied up in double Vickers. I believe they're going to be playing more towards C and D. Maybe they're going to try playing A as well. But again, I think strategies are getting a little bit more difficult to predict nowadays, especially with the amount of flexible tanks that that exist, the E5s, IS-4s. Now GG, I don't think have many options. They're going to be, well, those T22s, I think they're and the E5s are most likely going to be playing C and D. Now the 4005 for Void probably is going to be looking for reset shots on the C cap. Vickers lights from Void are also going to be trying to get some spots on that cap as fast as they can. However, I don't think they'll be able to do so because of those T22s from GG. Auza in the Vickers, looks like he's going to be trying to make a run anyways. T22s are going to be playing towards D, already spotted again. Vickers' view range is absolutely bonkers. Bagel Boys in that IS-4 is going to be capping B relatively safely. Double mice and an IS-4 capping C. Assassin's going to be covering 4 whitetails. Void is going to get the cap first. Assassin trying to block both tanks at once. They do get that C cap. A lot of tanks for Void actually going towards D though. The double E5s and double T22s for GG are going to be playing this side. Looks like Void a little bit overmatched here. However, oh, I Am Grogu gets spotted going onto the cap. AJ Gamer caps a 10 minutes. Gets a shot into Canadian as he crosses. Devil in a new dress and zero ability looking for the shots. not coming in. Assassin now bleeding in the mouse. 2 Disciple of Sped in the back. GG, I think, losing out on initial trades. However, it looks like they're going for map position here. The E5s are going to be pressuring these IS-4s back. WoT, however, do have the advantage in terms of cap here. However, these 3 tanks are pretty trapped. The mice have shots on them if they are forced backwards. Not the best shots from the mice, but they do have shots nonetheless. A lot of shots coming in towards Devil in a New Stress, but he's doing a pretty good job of staying alive. The 4005 puts in some shots. Doesn't get spotted though, interesting. T-22 is trying to get some shots on these IS-4s and keep them honest there. Good shot there by the T-22, using the bush to basically double bushing here. Bouncing a shot off the IS-4, but keeping him down anyways. Shot from the mouse, going into 0 ability. These IS-4s now getting bled out little by little. GG doing a good job of HP sharing. Jenny Kim now taking the front here. Blind fires going into Disciple of Sped in that 4005. Assassin in the mouse and Kenny Otsuhater both still spotted. AJ Gamer trying to do some runs in the back, but won't be able to put his gun into the game unless he goes up to the position he's going now. So, if you see here, he might have shots on Whitetails, but he's actually just going to be pushing straight across, and I Am Grogu is going to run straight into him. I Am Grogu and Eki, we're both making a rotation. AJ Gamer's in a lot of trouble here. Won't get any support, maybe from the 4005 all the way across the map. Let's see. No, they're going to be making a push on these E5s here. WoT is counter pushing here. I Am Grogu on the offside. Going to be working on AJ Gamer. AJ Gamer forced away from that fight. Devil in a News Dress getting shot. AJ Gamer making it out just barely. Assassin and these mice looking for some shots as the WoT team pushes over this way. Canadian Impact dragging a lot of tanks way out of the fight here. We've got the 4005, 2 IS-4s pushing over for him. Canadian Impact now going to be killed most likely by 0 ability. Jenny Kim just farming Bagel Boys. These E5s doing a very good job from GG, although the caps are slightly in the favor of WoT. They have 3 caps as well, but they're losing 1. Jenny Kim, wow! 1463 ammo rack. That was absolutely huge because Bagel Boys is now alive. That turns the tide of the game immensely. The 2 one-shot IS-4s now going to be safe, and WoT is going to win this on caps most likely. They need to pick up kills now. GG need to pick up kills. 10 minutes. Looks like he's going to go down. Doesn't. Assassin gets the kill though. Bagel Boys in a lot of trouble. Those T-22s just need to go for those kills. They can't be stopping here, but the 4005 has so much damage that he's keeping them down. Whitetails needs to go. Someone needs to go. Oh, the caps are going to be so close, but I'm pretty sure WoT wins this on caps. The 4005 looking to put a clip in. Whitetails still not a one-shot. That was a huge bounce. Oh, clutch kill shot there. 995 points off cap for WoT, but GG able to pull the win out. Oh, wow, what a close game at the end. That rack was huge on Jenny Kim. I didn't catch if his ammo rack was damaged before that, but wow, 1463. I'm pretty sure his rack was damaged. Because if it wasn't, that was absolutely huge. He was destroyed by Bagel Boys. I mean, I think it is possible for the IS-4 to just outright rack something like that, but man, 1463. He might have been double tapped actually. Didn't quite catch it. I have to watch it back. But yeah, I mean, as soon as that E5 got racked there and Bagel Boy survives because of it, the tide of the battle just instantly changed. WoT was up on cap at that point now, and they had their 2 one-shots safe, relatively safe in that far back there. GG then had to make a very desperate push at the end, even though they had the situation pretty much in control up to that rack. Gonna see if I can catch that at the end there, but I think we're just gonna go into game before that. Anyways, we'll look at this. Triple IS-7s for Void, an IS-4, a Vickers, and double 50Bs. GG are taking double E5s, double T-22s, 50B, a Kron, and an IS-4. Potentially the final game for tonight, if GG pick up that win. Now let's see here. Double E5s for GG, gonna be pushing down into the ditch, although I think that's a very risky play considering that there's 3 50B or 3 IS-7s for Void. I'm not sure who called for that. Auza looking for the shot on that E5 on Ryguy as he pushes out. Gets double tapped. Whitetail's not driving well. Now gets both of them stuck. What is going on here? He's stuck on the terrain. Basically gets Ryguy killed. He's gonna be taking a shot for him just to keep him alive, but that was definitely not a good play there. Void gets C-cap very quickly. Those IS-7s just absolutely clearing B and C for Void to pick up that capture. Ryguy bleeding a lot as well. GG losing a lot of HP in the beginning. Void also losing quite a decent amount as well. Getting farmed from that decap. Now these E5s are relatively safe there. Auza taking some more shots. Where is he getting penned? Probably in the side. Yeah, he's just getting penned in the side. Those E5s just working on him. Some shots coming in. Disciple of Sped in that E50B getting hit as well. Kakati puts a shot into 10 midgets all the way across the map. No, that was Assassin. AJ Gamer now going to be moving up towards the C-cap, although he's definitely not going to be able to cap that on his own. Void might be able to take it though. They've only got, well, Assassin, nah, they'd bleed heavily for it. I don't think they want to take that trade. AJ Gamer getting tagged by Assassin, looking for a shot on Canadian. Bagel Boys goes down to a double tap there. Now we've got the T-22s from GG working on this flank here. Disciple of Sped putting shots into him. I Am Grogu gets hammered. Double tapped there by Disciple of Sped, and I believe it was 10 midgets. So GG kind of overextended those mediums a little bit to get some damage in. Weren't able to get a lot of damage in, but they are going to be a distraction, it looks like, for these heavy tanks to push back in, possibly get some clears. Looking for the first tank to focus out. Triple tapped. Whitetails now needs to back up and survive. 50Bs of AJ Gamer putting in some good shots. Whitetail's going to be poking on him. Misses the shot. Kakati now in a bit of trouble. The T-22's now coming back into the fight here. I Am Grogu looking like he's going to be the focus. Devil in a new dress puts a shot into Eki before he dies. Gets double tapped with, I believe, Auza. There's a lot of tanks here. HP sharing for GG. Looks like it's going to win them the game, though. They've got a lot of low health tanks, but they're just staying alive. Disciple of Sped just about has a clip out. Gonna be looking for a kill maybe on Kakati. Oh, and Ryguy eating the shot. Again, the HP sharing just pretty good for GG. Looks like it's gonna win them the game. 3 guns on 5 here. I don't think, yeah, definitely not. Void are not gonna be picking this game up, and that's gonna be a game over. GG pick up that series. Now just 311 HP left on the board. Austin's side chick left alone versus 5 GG tanks looking for the kill. And Canadian Impact is the one to put the final shot into the side of that IS-7. WoT not able to come up with the win there. They had the cap advantage both games in the beginning. GG were able to work around it though, keeping their heads cool under the pressure. And that will conclude the tournament for today. At least the games that we're going to be watching. So, I'm going to be looking to see if the results have updated here. Purple actually beats Naps. Honestly, not a result I expected. What else do we have here? Hated beats CPG. We saw GG beat Void. Straight loses to MM. 2-0. Got... This will be an interesting one. Apex actually beats Premo. Huh. Oh, I didn't check Pincer. Pincer 2-0's beta. And that's about it. So tomorrow we're gonna have some more matches. It should be these teams here in the finals and match for third place. Naps, Purple, CPG, Hated. We're also gonna have GG, Void, Straight, and MM. Apex, Pramo, Pincer, and Beta in the final stage tomorrow. That's going to be basically the same format as today, although they're all going to be in the same group. And we're going to be following GG again, so... More games... Oh, it won't be tomorrow, because I think there's an update. So it's actually going to be on Thursday, day after tomorrow. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the games today. I'm going to be ending the stream there. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.